Hey everyone, this is Kevin T. Rodriguez, film critic of iCritic.net, and we are doing a state of the channel update. Yeah, I think that's what they call them. And I mean, you've probably seen other YouTubers do this. This is where the creator of the channel talks to you guys, the audience and the viewers, and we talk about what's going on behind the scenes, some of the things you can expect. There is a moth ruining my shot. What a great way to begin the state of the channel address. But we kind of talk about what's going on, what we're working on, and, you know, I think today would actually be a good day to do it. Now, with full disclosure, I am recording this on Monday, but you won't see it until Wednesday. And I'm recording in advance because Katie has a surgery, so I might be dark for a couple days, and I didn't want there to just be nothing up. So I'm scheduling this in advance, and we're going to talk about some of the things that will be coming. It's just going to take a little while to get to. So the first thing, obviously, we're going to talk about MoviePass. MoviePass videos will still come. Obviously, it's kind of my bread and butter at this point, but MoviePass can't have these breaking headlines every single day. And in fact, we're starting to see them slow down a little bit. I mean, some of you might be satisfied with that answer, some might not. But here's the reality. By making some of the changes that they've made, they're not bleeding money the way they used to. They actually might be a little profitable now, and they've kind of taken this stance that maybe it's best to not rock the boat, of all things. I know it's a weird stance for a industry disruptor to have, but they're trying to work on profitability. They might actually come close to that, and as a result, their 3-movie-a-month plan is more or less here to stay for the time being. People either have seemed to accepted it and kept it, or accepted it and moved on. And there's not a whole lot there to talk about. But if something major happens, although hopefully not on Wednesday, because I'm not going to be able to make a video on that day, well, I will report on it and give my usual commentary. But my channel also can't be all MoviePass, and I think everyone here knows that. And one person even decried me for uploading a non-MoviePass related video and apologizing for the lack of MoviePass news. So that's going to stop. I will make MoviePass videos when available, or when the time comes, I should say. And then we will otherwise be working on other projects. Now, as a result of that, I've decided to tweak the channel a little bit. I don't know if I necessarily want to be a news commentator on this channel. I already have another channel for that, for apps and technology and the rideshare economy. And to do that for 2 channels is very stressful. I think on this channel, I want to do videos that I enjoy making, even if it takes longer to make them. And you've gotten 2 samples of what I'm talking about. The first one was on Monday. I did a editorial of the Happy Time Murders. It wasn't actually a review in my opinion. It was an issue I had with the film, but it stopped short of being a full-blown review. I'm not saying we're never going to do reviews here, but I have no plans to currently do full-blown reviews for movies that are in theaters. I might talk about certain issues, and I might relate them to other films, but that's what we'll be working on. Now, in terms of movie reviews, I do have a review series for a particularly famous DVD manufacturer in the US. Now, the series is going to take a while to do properly, and I am currently in the process of writing some scripts and recording several episodes, and I'm going to hire an editor to edit those into like 10 or 15 episodes, and I will space them out starting, I'm going to say, in January. I'm going to be actually working far in advance on these ones because they're going to be much more complicated than what I've been doing. And hopefully you guys will respond positively to them, and if you do, we will continue. And if not, then it was a nice experiment, and we'll probably move on. So movie reviews are coming, at least a specialized review series is coming, but it's not going to be here till next year. In the meantime, another series that I'm working on, you saw it yesterday on Tuesday, is K-Rod Commentaries. And it's something that I'm just experimenting with right now, and I've only recorded 1 episode that's up, and that is a commentary for Sailor Moon. And for those of you who aren't aware what a commentary is, I don't know why you wouldn't know that, but, you know, it's basically where you listen to it and you watch the show or the movie that I'm watching. And, you know, it's usually a way for directors and actors to share behind the scenes info. And I want to use it to, talk about some of my favorite shows and movies, what I liked about them, what I didn't like about them. I'm not entirely happy with the Sailor Moon episode, to be perfectly honest. I think I talked way, way too much, and in the future, I might allow for some pauses. Like, if I need to collect my thoughts, I'll pause for a moment instead of just talking consistently. But, overall, you got to start somewhere. Other shows that I want to do commentaries for include the Saturday morning Sonic the Hedgehog show. I want to tackle Everwood. I'm thinking of Breaking Bad at one point. And I'm even thinking of doing some movies, and spoiler alert, the first movie will more than likely be Justice League. So, those are commentaries that are on the docket. I don't know when I'm going to make them, but we will consider doing them. And they're easy to make, so if it's a failed experiment, it's a failed experiment. But, it's something I want to try. Now, something that I haven't uploaded yet, but I'm thinking about it, and this is actually kind of the main reason I'm doing this State of the Channel update. How should I put this? I love reading. I really, really love reading. I mean, you should see how much I read and how active my Goodreads profile is, but I just love reading. And I'm thinking very seriously about starting a book club. And what I would do is, at the beginning of the month, I would announce a book that we're going to read. And at the end of the month, maybe we will do a live chat, kind of like a live discussion on the internet, and we can discuss the book. And I'm thinking, haven't decided yet, but I'm thinking maybe the first book will be The Shining by Stephen King. I mean, it'll be October. We're looking for a horror book. I've actually never read it, but I found a copy for 50 cents at, of all things, the local church bookstore. My church has like a bookshelf that they have used books, and The Shining was one of them, so I paid 50 cents and I bought it. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing a book club, so I'm kind of trying to measure, is anyone here actually interested in doing that? I would love to know, so make sure you let me know and comment below. Otherwise, I've actually been fairly happy with a lot of the things that have been going on with the channel recently. Like I said, that Happy Time Murders video I did, I mean, some of the editing was rough. I'm not going to lie. I'm not the best editor in the world. I've never claimed to be. That's kind of been my hesitation to getting into those type of videos in the first place. But I overall did like the final result. And it's like, it's not perfect. It's truly not perfect. But it encouraged me to try more like it. The next video I'll be working on like that is going to be a review of the D-Box and 4DX motion picture experiences, which actually is a Patreon request. And when this video goes up, I will have new Patreon tier rewards, so that if you want to request a certain commentary for a movie or show, or a certain editorial topic, or heck, maybe even a book selection. I don't know. There will be reward tiers in the Patreon that you can use to support that particular content being made, and I will do my best to accommodate it. So yeah. Basically, this is a video where I'm just telling you what I'm planning to do in the future. And also to thank you guys for watching my stuff and subscribing. I've gained over 1,000 subscribers in the last month, I think. And I know that's kind of low for some people, but I still appreciate it. And I'm still kind of growing the channel. I really wish in hindsight, because I've had this channel for 8 years, posted the first 2 videos like 8 years ago. And those videos did so well. I'm really kicking myself for not taking advantage of it back then. Basically, I probably could have had my audience built by now, but now that I'm getting into it late, I'm kind of just, yeah, I'm catching up. That's what I'm doing. So I truly do appreciate all the support, though. I appreciate the kind words, and some people are not kind, but you know what? The constructive criticism I also like, I also accept, and yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward. I'm really excited about what is going to come from this. Also, to all my new Patreon supporters, thank you. Your names will be included in the end card starting next week. There's that dumb moth again. So, thank you so much. These are some of the projects. Let me know what you think of them. And of course, comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. The Patreon's out there. It's optional, but even as little as $1 a month goes a long way to helping the channel and these projects, and a little bit more could contribute to some of these projects in a little bit more of an involved way. And, of course, as always, flame responsibly. And, yeah, if I don't see you this week, I will certainly see you next week. Thanks for watching.